living in a concrete jungle, where the vines latch on and the time catch on to a nigga anytime he stumble. When the nine latch on to the hip pack on with the zip, with the song and the hoop go along with the strip. From the nine block that belong to the crisp, from the sass on to the mask on, but the list. Dispatch on and the track on, got a dip. Big crowd by the Oxychino spot. Ain't proud of the pops like Nemo got either jammed up. God took his hand and we couldn't man up. Time to the stand up. When a nigga laid down his heat, got his hand up. Or died to police with a nigga hands up. Single moms in the house, then the canned up. Tryna flick grands, we scared get a band up. Cause we broke out here. Rain hard, never been cash crops, only brought smoke out here. Alhamdulillah, never spoke out here. Niggas tied rope cause of what they wrote out here. Only pen for the memoirs, got offenders. Street fights translate to the Ken boss. Uptown, where you 10 toes down to a nigga underground where the roots don't bend far. Uptown, Harlem, Rucker, cup round. Uptown, barbers, ups and bust downs. 155 by the highway, 110 by the park, 2/5 on a Friday, nigga. No sleep, creep on the get back, get that bread till we dead in the skyway, nigga. Uptown, Harlem, Rucker, cup round. Uptown, barbers, ups and bust downs. 155 by the highway, 110 by the park, 2/5 on a Friday, nigga. No sleep, creep on the get back, get that bread till we dead in the skyway, nigga. Cocoa, mango, cherry, Seatown, Pathmark, Highly Berry, Broncock in the ride, Jason Terry, Fat Thorns in the block, Florida Marys. Trey bags, 5-5 in the Dutch, 2 splits, more blunts, put the heads in the staircase. 8 that 5-5 in the ruck, 9 block, man, hub, mom, dukes in the head place. Zoo niggas on the hearse, stamps on the first kids in the headlines. Blue niggas by the church, sending through the hurt kids doing fed time. Chris Brown ain't here for the guidance. Every 2 minutes, more sirens, violence. Rip pound move with the silence. Clip round flew to your iris. In a flash like Barry Allen, we do the dash with cops near me. Wallet them chips up top to one scary island. They very violent, he's scared, he's silent. Like, we already ate, fuck fat time. Reaper tuck tight when it's bedtime. Red line, severs margins where we marginalized. We starve in the yard to the garden arrives. Uptown, Harlem, Rucker, cup round. Uptown, barbers, ups and bust downs. 155 by the highway, 110 by the park, 2/5 on a Friday, nigga. No sleep, creep on the get back, get that bread till we dead in the skyway, nigga. Uptown, Harlem, Rucker, cup round. Uptown, barbers, ups and bust downs. 155 by the highway, 110 by the park, 2/5 on the Friday, nigga. No sleep, creep on the get back, get that bread till we dead in the skyway, nigga.
Move along, to worry about living and concern with right or wrong. Write a song so I belong somewhere. Move along, to worry about living and concern with right or wrong. Write a song so I belong somewhere.
They don't come around for a nigga like me. Got left on the ground, God can't get a sound from a nigga like me. Cause down where a nigga might be very young from my depression. The trauma I'm suppressing. Thought I'ma die from weapon. Paramedics count compressions. My confessions, I've been stressing, trying to hold it on my own. My obsessions got connected to what's unfolding in my home. Burn my chest and now I'm gone. Rumor messing down Patron. Dollar desperate down the drain. Dotted checks to sign the loan. To keep that city housing, that project living, them ghetto streets so we grow. Where metal speaking, them pedals leaving us settle seas of these snow. That rebel peak and he low. The sky's the limit. We try to hit it. We can't reach so we get high up in it. And end up low when we die up in it. Take off the foo-foo. Take off the clout chase, take off the mask. Take off the fake smile, take out the flash. Feel like the sand might break out the glass. The rope is on, approaching dawn. The gates to go to state where I hope to spawn. For now when the music plays, the cloak is on. The phone is my remote for the notes. Come on, it's
move along, to worry about living and concern with right or wrong. Write a song so I belong somewhere. Move along, to worry about living and concern with right or wrong. Write a song so I belong somewhere.
Yo, 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 we are here live once again, Monday night, Baller Central podcast, NBA live. Well, mostly not NBA today. March Madness is right around the corner, so we'll be talking a lot about that. But
Unfortunately.
we are live. The boys, Phil and John, is here. Elijah, obligation, so he will not be here tonight. Whatever you're dealing with, or him, or whatever you're doing, handle business. Do what you got to do. Hey, Ball Central Podcast, basically live every Monday. We do some short stuff and upload other videos on the side, like around Thursdays or Fridays. So stay tuned to those. This Thursday, we'll be having our full in-depth bracket video for men's and women's, both.
Yeah,
Maybe
I mean, I'm down.
Yeah, so both. So, we'll be doing that tonight. But if you want to skip all the NBA talks, etc., and if you want to help with your March Madness brackets, because we are certified experts.
I mean, I won last year, so I mean, I don't mean to bring that up, but
I won also. So if you need bracket advice, we'll be uploading that video for men's and women's, the full bracket, everything from round 1 all the way to the championship, 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. Because I know all the games start at 12, so we'll upload an hour early so you guys can get your picks in. But nonetheless, we are on audio and all the audio platforms. You can see us visually on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And hey, we're here to talk a little bit NBA, and then we're on to March Madness, talk about some college basketball. But before I get into it, John, how are we doing today?
chilling, Phil, chilling. Had a great St. Patrick's Day yesterday. A lot of family, a lot of fun, a lot of food, a lot of laughs, some drinking. So yeah, honestly, it was a fun holiday, St. Patrick's Day, and yeah, I'm excited for March Madness.
Hey, same. For me, good weekend.
Okay.
Family time as always, but nonetheless, and MLB The Show came out this weekend, so I'm excited to, play as the Red Sox. Even though I'm basically gonna do what the GM couldn't in this past offseason, make some moves, trade some people.
Did you hear about the glitch?
Roster. So there's a glitch for what?
Yeah. So if you want to make like a new team, like if you edit the jerseys, you have to fully edit the jerseys. Don't take the samples. Because apparently, if you take the samples, you know how like there are like other teams, or you can kind of create a team.
Yeah.
In like different modes. Like what I'm saying is, if you like take the basic format, it like, I think it kicks you off, or it like it shuts down or something. I don't know. Crazy. Some people are having that problem.
Gotcha. So, plus it's WWE 2K season as well. The new WWE 2K just came out last week. So, if you like sports games and other variety games like Fortnite or Fall Guys, head over to the Ball Central Gaming channel. I think the link is somewhere down below as well. So,
Phil, I gotta ask, what's your favorite game so far that came out? Is it MLB The Show? Is it the WWE one? Which one?
Honestly, WWE. Okay. I've played more of it. I mean, it's 2024, correct? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so far WWE is just it's had some nice new matches from last year. I like the gameplay. And plus, it's a more updated roster from last year, anyways. And plus, I've only played MLB The Show once, so I mean, it could catch up. Plus, I heard an MLB The Show you could play as a female going to from the little leagues to the big leagues. So
can you? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so I might do that. I have some ideas for some series ideas for the gaming channel. So if you're a fan of any games I said and more sports game wise, head over there. And NCAA football is right around the corner as well for the summer. I'm
excited, but I'm nervous. I don't know about it, Phil. I don't want it. It can't bop. You know what I'm saying? Like if NCAA football comes down and it's bad, you know how many people are going to be upset?
Yeah, EA Sports already standing on its last legs after bad Maddens year after year after year. If NCAA bombs, they might look back at the NBA Live and try to resurrect that. So, hey, we're here to talk about some NBA. First off, some breaking news coming from the Knicks camp. I don't know if you saw it, John. The OG Anunoby's elbow injury has reappeared. His elbow inflammation has showed up once again, so he will be out longer than we thought. So he'll be out. Right now, it's uncertain. So, what's your reaction out of that news, John?
It's a sad piece of news, Phil. It's very sad, especially now that other players are trying to come back. I mean, there are a lot of players trying to make it back for the playoffs, and OG being out is definitely a detriment. You know what I mean? But the Knicks need him to get healthy. You know what I'm saying? His defense is immaculate, and I mean, if he could get healthy, hopefully this isn't a season-ending injury. You know what I mean? Hopefully this isn't like the last time we see him all year. You know what I mean? But realistically, if he can get healthy for the playoffs, I mean, it'd be something that like I'd definitely be interested in. I think he changes the dynamic of the team. You know what I mean? That's why when we traded him for Randall, you know what I mean? It was and quickly, you know what I mean? We gave up some offensive production to get some defensive production, and without him, I think there's a little bit of a hole. But I mean, it's all about health from here on out, Phil. You know what I mean?
Right.
Gotta get healthy.
Right. Yeah, I think it's a decent sized loss for y'all. But you know, Mitch Robinson's still working his way back. Julius Randle as well. Once that full Knicks group is back together, I think you guys can make some damage, but not too much damage because you know the Celtics are in the East as well. So I want you to do well, but not too well. So
we might beat you. Like if we get healthy, I'm just Phil. Like no, I thought Mitchell Robinson was out for the year. These Knicks haters were saying off the get of his injury. So I mean, the fact that he's coming back also is positive news to me. You know what I mean? Right. And I think Randall's closer than that, right? He might be back tonight, or he might not be back tonight. I don't know.
I think the next couple of weeks. He's maybe this week or next week, I believe.
He definitely might be playing on a minutes restriction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, he's coming back soon too. So it's gonna be exciting. I don't know. It's getting a little nerve-wracking out here. You know what I mean? Like the tensions are rising. You want to react to the Kyrie play?
Oh yeah, sure. So yeah, Kyrie Irving. Sunday. Apparently Sunday was, let's have the primetime games. All that in that one day. Let's see. So Dallas is down by 3. Luka Doncic hits a game tying 3. And then Jamal Murray shoots a shot. Less than time on the clock, about 2.9 seconds. And Dallas calls a timeout. And then Kyrie Irving, late in the game, runs to get the ball, goes to midcourt, and then runs to, I think, near the free throw line. Hook shot, left hand, strong hand, over Jokic, game-winning bucket to win the game. And it helps them in the standings of the Western Conference playoff race. So how do we feel? Kyrie, game winner, classic. One of the clutch players in NBA history today.
Well, that was an insane shot, and normally Elijah goes first on this, especially one, because he's a Dallas expert, but two, because, he normally goes first because that's just the flow. You know what I mean? But if he was here, you know what he'd be saying? This is proof. You know what I mean? This is proof that Kyrie is the ultimate number 2, and they're going to go as far as Luka and Kai take him this year. I mean, I think the team as a whole is getting better. You know what I mean? It's becoming more of a team. You know what I mean? But, they can make a serious playoff run. That's what Elijah would probably be saying right now. Probably saying close to the finals, if not there. I don't know. You know what I mean? You make shots like that. Those are some crazy shots, Phil. You know what I mean? For everyone who hasn't seen it, we definitely recommend you go look up the Kyrie Irving shot.
I mean, we can look it up, actually.
I mean, can we pull it up? I'll pull it up. If we can react to it real quick. I mean, it was an insane shot. It kind of reminded me of Kareem's sky hook. I was like, oof. I was like, I mean, almost from the 3-point line, Phil. Like that, it was a deep 2. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm hyping up a little too much, but that was an insane buzzer beater. You know what I mean?
Yep, I'll pull it up right now for you. Let's see, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I mean, hey, it was a great game between Dallas and Denver as well.
It was. And Phil, to add to your point about how this is going to affect, playoffs and standings and stuff, he doesn't hit that shot. I don't know if anyone takes Elijah's warning seriously before the playoffs. Dallas is a team to really, really watch, I guess. You know what I mean? I mean, of course they were before with Luka. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying Kyrie Irving wasn't Kyrie Irving, but Kyrie Irving's hitting shots you know what I mean, when he hit with LeBron. I mean, I don't know. Do you feel like Kyrie's gotten a little bit better since at least Brooklyn?
Yeah.
That's all. You know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to lay out there. It's not that he got worse, but I feel like his injuries and stuff. You know what I mean?
And plus, we haven't heard a lot about him in the media wise, so he's been putting his head down and playing basketball.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm pulling it up right now.
It's funny that we're fangirling over the Mavs when Elijah's not here. It's crazy.
Who said fangirling over the Mavs?
I mean, we're pulling up a legit highlight of Kyrie Irving's game-winning shot.
It's a game winner.
I mean, it was hell of a shot, Kyrie. Just shout out. Damn.
So, let me put the volume down a little bit. There we go.
Some sort of split action to cause some.
This is Richard Jefferson, the call.
Yep.
Looking in for Irving. Irving for the win.
Oh, well, hold on.
You got to replay that. Sorry.
Yeah, definitely got to replay that. This is why I do replay. Actually, I've done replays on Twitter, actually. That's about
Yeah,
better.
probably would have been better through.
That's better.
Yeah. That's an insane shot. That's
a
from
lot
the free
better.
throw line. That's crazy. That was a lot better. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. It always plays slow the first time around. I don't know why. So, yeah. Hey, I mean, Kyrie Irving has been known to be one of the clutchest players in recent years. So, hey, shout out to Kyrie.
Facts.
Let's see. Yes, shout out to Kyrie. Speaking of, playoff runs and stuff like that, we are going to talk about the West play-in real quick. Right now, as it lands after those games, Mavs, 7th seed, Suns, 8th seed, Warriors, 9th seed, and Lakers, 10th seed. So a lot of fan base that everybody hates, including myself. So I'm happy because
that'd be awesome. That'd be an awesome series.
The bright side to all of this, the play-in tournament, is basically the 7th and 8th play each other. Winner gets the 7th seed. And then the loser of that plays the winner of the 10th and 9th seed. So basically, out of all this information, out of these 4 teams, 2 of those teams will not make the playoffs. And I'm glad. I'm happy because I hate all these fan bases and these teams. So, John, if it was your decision as of right now, which 2 teams do you think get the 7th and 8th seed? And why?
The Mavs are 1. If they can keep up their defense and they can, not let teams come back. You know what I mean?
Yep.
These close games are making me a little wary, but I mean, if they're hitting game winners like Kyrie, I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Mavs for 1, definitely. And then who are my other 3 options? The Suns, Lakers, or Warriors? Oh, I do not know on this. It's going to come down to health. It's going to between the Suns and the Lakers realistically, but Phil, I'll have a little bit of a gut feeling that remember when you guys said that the Warriors weren't making the playoffs?
Yeah.
I'm going to double down on that. They're making the playoffs somehow. Steph Curry somehow going to pull it through. I don't know how he's going to do it, but he's a magician and he's going to hit some type of 3 in some type of close game. You know what I mean? And I think I think Mavs Warriors. I know that's crazy, but and you can go Suns or Lakers here, and I wouldn't blame you. You know what I mean? I'm just saying there's something deep inside me that's thinking, all right, Jonathan Kuminga is getting better. All right, Steph Curry's somewhere. You know what I mean? Clay's taking a backseat kind of role, but he's still there. You know what I mean? Like Draymond's keeping himself out of trouble, at least for the most part, right?
So also the Kings, Mavericks, and Suns are all 8.5 games behind first place. So that means basically the Kings, Mavericks, and Suns all have the same record. So that 6th seed is up for grabs. And the Pelicans are like
who's the 5th seed?
2 games and a half. Yeah, 2 games and a half from them. So the 6th through 10th seed is up for grabs mostly. So for me, I'm going to say Dallas just because I think Luka and Kyrie's hard to beat. Plus the defense got better with the big men depth. And as the 8th seed, I'm going to say the Lakers.
Sure. That's
1, I can't trust the Suns. And 2, I can't trust the Warriors.
Isn't it crazy how you can't trust the Suns?
And the 3, I can't trust the Lakers either. But out of these 3 teams, I trust LeBron and AD more than Kevin Durant, Booker, and Beal, and Steph, and Clay, and Draymond, and et cetera, just because it's LeBron and AD. Yes, you have D'Lo, Austin Reeves. I think they're more well-rounded out of these 3 teams. And plus, if you want someone to help you stay alive in the playoffs between Durant, Curry, and LeBron, I'm going LeBron.
LeBron's got to be healthy, though, Phil. LeBron, he's a little bit older now. I'm just trying to say, like, he's going through a little bit more wear and tear. You know what I'm saying? Towards the end of the season, he's got to. Yeah. It's scary to play in that that play-in game. You know what I mean?
Hey, as of right now, they pretty much got that 10th seed secured. I don't think the Rockets jump them. So if LeBron wants to rest to get ready for that play-in game, so be it.
Is it wrong? I want the Pelicans and Kings to start losing. I just low key.
For who do you want them to jump?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who I want to go in. You know what I mean? I'd like to see those teams prove their way in against some of these like you know what I mean? Some of these Hall of Famers. You know what I mean? You got Kyrie, Book. I want to see that against a smaller market team, and I want to see the smaller market team win or the smaller market team lose. You know what I mean? versus bigger market teams, like it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's exciting basketball, regardless if it stopped today. But I don't know. Look, I kind of want to see that small versus big.
As of right now, the play-in tournament would be Mavericks versus Suns, and then Warriors versus Lakers. So, hey, and we know how much Luka loves to play against the Phoenix Suns. If they send him home, that'd be crazy. Or at least they would send him to the 8th seed game. So hey, plenty of time to figure all of that out. So, we're gonna talk about one more thing, and then we're gonna head to the March Madness talk. LeBron and JJ Redick, they're starting a podcast together to talk about purely hoops, purely basketball, the ins and outs and analytics of the game of basketball. Hey, that's a good pairing.
When are they doing that, Phil? Let me ask you that. When are they doing it?
Tomorrow?
No. But like, is it only like? Is it going to be like a weekly thing? Is it going to be a monthly thing? Is it going to be like
maybe a weekly thing?
Okay, cool.
So.
I'm excited for LeBron's podcast, no doubt. You know what I mean? I'm definitely going to stay tuned and listen. I feel like a lot of people should. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be very in depth into the game of basketball, and it's going to be a great learning device. And I think this helps LeBron out. You know what I mean? It kind of gets him within like the media setting, but he's also not the media yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think it's a good thing just for sports in general too. JJ Redick's one of the up and coming best NBA basketball analysis in the game, and he's been killing with his own pod. And that brings me the question for you before we get into March Madness. If you wanted to see a duo do a basketball podcast, who would it be? I'm gonna give you some examples. I just did TikTok about it maybe like an hour ago.
Okay.
Some examples of the Banana Boat crew: LeBron, Wade, Chris Paul, and Melo. Okay. Another one: Irvin, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird. I said.
Okay.
Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett was also a good duo. I mentioned.
Okay.
And then the fourth one, Kevin Durant and Draymond Green. I feel like they love to talk on social media, and plus I want to see how they interact in a room together. So why not? So
okay, all right.
So who would you say in history?
I mean, in history, if I could bring anybody back, it'd be Kobe Shaq. It'd be Kobe Shaq. I don't mean to be like that, but that'd be my number one.
I wanted to say that, but I'm pretty sure that wouldn't be obvious.
I know. I'm sorry about it. I just had to put it out there.
Yeah, fine.
I really in the big aspects of things. If I know I keep saying Kobe for everything, but I'd love to see a Kobe Dirk.
Kobe Jordan.
I mean, Kobe Jordan would be cool, but a Kobe Dirk, like almost an international talk on basketball with dominant NBA players. You know what I mean? I guess you could add Tony Parker. Not really. I mean, or Ginobili. I mean, one of those guys would be really cool for the pod.
Luka and Jokic would be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, that would also be very cool. But I mean, I don't know. I want someone else there. Like I want like so many different demographics. Like I kind of want a Shaq Yao. You know what I mean? Two big men talking. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I just want two polar opposites almost. Cause Kobe, I feel like Kobe Shaq would be funny to see as like a full-fledged podcast. I know they did that one interview together, but as a full podcast because like now they're adults. Like Shaq kind of is. I feel like Shaq's got himself together. You know what I mean? Does all those commercials. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Kobe would dominate the podcast world because that's what he does. You know what I mean? He attacks it. That's the Mamba way. But it's just, I don't know. What about you? Anybody else? Anybody else that you're like kind of thinking of a pairing? Any odd pairings that you would do?
Maybe. No, I was thinking of someone else, but maybe just a bunch of point guards. You know, maybe like the facilitators of the game.
Okay.
Like some of the best.
I like that.
Like Curry, Magic, J Kidd, Nash. Like maybe like
that'd be crazy. That'd be
rotating a host of different point guards.
Okay.
Maybe some. Also, you know what I would like a coach's pod.
Okay.
As well, like. Maybe they review like what happened during like certain situations, like a Doc Rivers and Doc Rivers and anyone podcast would be interesting.
Oh yeah, like a kind of like a Bill Belichick. Remember when he went on 100 Greatest Players and he talked about every one of those players individually, and he was like, "Yeah, Ray Lewis was one of the greatest linebackers of all time. Like I had to coach against him, and this is what happened." Like,
a Greg Popovich and Phil Jackson podcast.
I want to say Greg and what's his face down in Miami.
Eric Spoelstra?
No, not Eric Spoelstra, but the guy
Pat
Riley. Yeah. I don't know, or Pat Riley, Jerry West, two guys that just build like insane franchises.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, also, what about All the Smoke? Do you watch that podcast from time to time?
Is that the Matt Barnes one?
Yeah, that's the Matt Barnes and
Jackson?
Yeah.
One. I see it from time. I see clips of it.
It's good too when they're on. They got some really good guests.
Yeah. So, hey, yeah. Also, I put the TikTok on all the channels. So
nice.
if you want us to know your ideas or like any duos, Harden and Giannis would be another good one because they have a little rivalry. Harden called Giannis run and dunk man. So it'd be nice to see that duo kind of go back and forth and argue. Two different play styles. One is more attack the rim. One is more finesse. So it'd be nice to see those two get a pod as well. So yeah, if you want to let us know your duos or odd combinations for podcast hosts, send it to us. So March Madness is upon us. It starts Thursday, so the next couple of days we'll be figuring out the finalized bracket. Before we begin, I just want to say that we are doing a bracket challenge again this year. I am hosting a bracket challenge all the way up until Thursday, obviously before the games. 2 max brackets, $10 each. It's myself and Kenny in it right now. Kenny's done 2 brackets. I think I'm doing 1 or 2. I'm pretty sure John is going to join in as well.
I'll probably join in. But
yeah.
Can we open it up with the brackets? Can we do 3? I don't mean to. I mean, ask Kenny. But
I think the max is always 2. I don't think anyone made like 3 brackets. Yeah.
Oh really? Oh, sorry about that.
I could check real quick. Hold on.
I could just see, like, you know how when you fill your bracket, you see it going 1 of 2 ways. I could see it going 3 or 4 ways. You know what I mean? But I get, you have to pick your picks and be decisive and root for who you want to root for.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh no, the max is max is 25 per user. Okay,
cool. So we can make more than nice.
Yeah. So so we if for any info us, or for any more info, you can DM us at Ball Central 4 on Instagram and Twitter, or you could just DM me personally at your boy Phil 781 YAABOYPHIL 781 on Instagram and Twitter for entry and info. So hey, $10 each, max two entries. So hey, feel free to join. So I'm gonna pull up the grid real quick. And me and John are going to be let me start it as an intro because I'm going to be making this into a whole video.
Okay, cool.
So 3, 2, 1. Yo, March Madness is here, and it is your boys, me and John. We'll go through the entire bracket. We're starting off with the men's first of who we'd like to win a March Madness, and this is a collective effort. We'll have our own individual brackets, obviously posted, et cetera, on our socials. But this is our joint one. So, John, how you feeling before we start this?
I'm feeling nervous, Phil. March. The madness is upon us, and I'm excited for some upsets. But I also, you know what I mean. I feel like we're gonna have favorites as well. You know what I mean. So I'm excited to dive into it, and I want to give a special shout out to Wagner University. First time in the tournament. First time in the bracket. Hopefully you win against Howard. It's going to be an interesting game, Howard versus Wagner. DC versus New York.
Ooh. So we're going to go by divisions first. So we're going to do East, North, South, West, etc. So we're going to go left to right. So we're going to start all the way to the left, and then after that we're going to go all the way to the right. So the first one on the left, UConn versus Stetson. Wait, the UConn?
Probably. We're probably going to think UConn. Although, Phil, do you believe in the 16 seed upset? Could you see one happening this year?
Not for UConn and Stetson, but it's definitely a possibility. It depends who other 1 seeds are.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hey, it's very interesting. Next one. FAU and Northwestern. Can we do a quick bracket? Would that be a lot easier? Oh, no, that's autofill. So I have to scroll and everything. Okay. FAU and Northwestern.
I'm thinking about Northwestern as an upset, but I could also see FAU being a team.
Let's see. What is
that
it?
one's
Oh,
here.
it's
I
at
mean, it could
Barclays
go
Center
either way.
too.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are the numbers saying? The numbers are saying, FAU 82 points a game. They're 2-1 versus top 25 teams. They're 14-4 in their conference. I like that.
Sure.
And number 9 seeds have won 13 out of 20 games versus number 8 seeds in the past 5 tournaments. You know what? But I agree. I like FAU.
You like FAU? Okay.
Yeah.
I
Next
go either
one.
way there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, especially those close games like 8-9 or like really close games in numbers. Those can go either way.
Yeah.
San Diego State versus UAB.
I want to say upset here, but I'm going to take San Diego State.
I agree. I'll take San Diego State.
Just because they went so far last year.
Right.
Sorry about that.
Hey, former college of Mr. Kawhi Leonard. Next one. Auburn versus Yale.
This is tough.
Let's check the preview.
Yeah, check the preview, but
So Auburn
Yale's
is 27-7. Yale's 22-9. Let's see. These are the top players. Okay, Auburn. Let's check the stats. Bruce Pearl's team. So number 4 seeds has won 79% of the time against 13 seeds. At least one 13 seed has beaten a number 4 seed in 27 of 38 tournaments. So Auburn 83 points per game. Okay, 75, then 68 to 66. Wow. Yale is 0-2 against top 25 teams, but Auburn is 4-3. They're okay. This is the Ivy League, right? Yale.
Yep. Yale's the Ivy League, but they actually have a pretty decent league. I'll probably go Auburn here, though, right?
Yeah, I agree with Auburn. I like it. Next one up, BYU versus DeQuince. Also, I'm sorry if I said your college name wrong. Let's see. The 6 versus 11 seed. Let's see. They got, for this one, number 6 seeds won all 4 meetings with number 11 seeds in a single tournament. Wow. So this is saying that the 6 versus 11 seed, there's going to be at least one upset, because ever since 2004, there has been at least one 11 seed to beat a 6 seed. Is this the one, John?
Oh, it is the one. I think so. I don't know. Keep scrolling down.
Gotcha. So BYU averages about 82 points a game. DeQuince about 70. Opponents' points per game, DeQuince 66, BYU 69. Against top 25 teams, BYU is 4-5, but DeQuince is 1-1, and they're both 10-8 in their conferences. Oh.
I think there could be an upset here.
Upset, DeQuince?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. Why not?
Okay, why not? Yeah, I'm down with it.
I'm not a fan of BYU personally.
Jimmy Fredette went to BYU, didn't he?
Yeah, I know. And it's so funny because he's not Mormon, but like he's like the prodigal, like Mormon. It's funny.
Also, didn't a certain quarterback go to BYU?
Zach Wilson, yes, he did. I don't know how he made it through BYU either. Like some of these quarterbacks, man. All right, but what do you got? Morehead State versus Illinois.
Hey, fun fact: Kenneth Reed, Morehead State. It's one of my favorite colleges because of the name. So, Illinois is number 3, Morehead State number 14. Let's see. The stats are. So here's a little fun fact. Number 3 seeds have won 85% of the time against 14 seeds. Since 2017, 3 seeds are 23-1 in this matchup. So I think it's safe to say we could go with the number 3 seed here.
Wait. Is Morehead State an HBU, though?
Are they?
I don't know. I was asking you.
I don't think so. I don't think they're an HBCU.
Oh, okay. I thought they were for a second. I don't know why I thought that. But
so yeah. 84 points per game for Illinois. Then Morehead State 75.5 points per game. 1-4 versus top 25, and then Morehead State's 0-2. I'm safe to say I think Illinois is a safe pick here.
You think so? I think someone's getting upset here, Phil. It might be Illinois. I don't know. You know what I mean? I hear you. We can go Illinois, but
yeah. I'll give you the next one. Let's see. Washington State versus Drake. So 7 versus 10 seed. For this one, number 7 seeds have won 60.9% of the meetings with number 10 seeds. In the past 2 years, 7 seeds have won 6 of the last 8. So for this one, so Washington State averages about 74. Drake averages about 80 points per game. A points point. Oh wow! So the Drake defense does give up a lot of points. Top 25 teams. Washington State is 2-0. Drake did not face a top 25 team this year.
They did not.
So I think that might play into something.
It does not for me. I'm going Drake here. I'm going
Drake?
upset. Yep, 1,000%.
Okay, fair enough. I'll give it to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It might not happen. Who knows?
Hey, who knows? This is just a Ball Central podcast bracket.
Yeah, we're just throwing it back. Hey, if anyone would like to suggest any picks, be my guest.
Guys.
But
so next one up, Iowa State University and San Diego State University. Let's see. So it's a 2 versus 15 matchup. Number 2 seeds are 141-11 to number 15 seeds. That's 92%. However, for the first time ever, a 15 seed has won a first round game in each of the past 3 tournaments. So basically, this is saying for the last 3 years, a number 15 seed has upset a number 2 seed. Is this the one? Because it's going to be one of these teams. There's 4 matchups for 2 and 15. One of those are going to be upset at least. That's
no, there's only 2 matchups. There's only 2 brackets. Well, I mean, like 2 big brackets on the side. You know what I mean? So there's only 2 15s and 2 16s. You know what I mean? So this is one of those matchups. But scroll up. I don't think UConn loses. You know what I mean? And then it's Marquette versus.
So it's Marquette versus Western Kentucky.
I don't see that, but okay.
And then the other one is Tennessee versus St. Peter's, and then Arizona versus Long Beach State.
Oh, okay, got you. That's how it's made. Why did I not see that? Got you. Okay, cool.
So how do we feel about Iowa State?
I see them winning here, but
okay.
I don't know. Do you feel that or no?
I like Iowa State, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And then actually, let's go right here. So the South Division. That was the East Division. We're doing South. Houston versus Longwood. I think Longwood just win because of the name.
You think so? Could happen.
Let's see. Number 1 seeds are 150-2, but we see some upsets. Fairleigh Dickinson against Purdue by 5 points to become the 6th. So far, there's been 2 16-seed wins. I think one of them was UAlbany, and then this one is Fairleigh Dickinson. Do we see a number 1 pick get an upset in this bracket?
I don't know.
And the South Division.
I really like Houston here. You know what I mean?
I like Houston as well.
Where's Longwood at? Is that in California?
I believe so. Let's see. Longwood Lancers. I believe California.
Okay.
So we're going to go to the next one. So it's going to be Nebraska versus Texas A&M, the home of Johnny Manziel.
This is going to be a great game.
Number 9 seeds have won 13 of the 20 meetings with number 8 seeds in the past 5 tournaments. So, John, who do we like here?
Nebraska.
I
do. I love me Nebraska here.
Gotcha. Okay, Wisconsin versus James Madison. I feel like James Madison might win here. I feel like Wisconsin has been a little bit overrated here. I've seen them lose in games.
Okay.
I feel like I think they lost their last game, like the tournament game, to try to win their conference or division. So at least one number 12 seed has won against the number 5 seed. I think this is the one. I think Wisconsin loses in the first round this year.
Okay. I'm with you. I like the upset.
Next one, Duke versus Vermont. Now, Duke does have a history of losing in the first round. A lot. Whether it's Lehigh and others. But right now it's 4 versus 13. And they have a 78.9 win chance to make it. But at least one number 13 seed has been a number 4 seed in the last 27 to 38 tournaments. So, do we believe Duke gets upset this time around again?
Not this round. I think Duke makes it past the first round. At least me. I don't know. I don't think Vermont is that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right. Next one up. Texas Tech versus NC State. 6-11.
Phil, do you know who my favorite?
Go ahead.
Do you know who my favorite college coach was ever?
Bruce Pearl.
No. Jimmy Valvano. He coached
Jimmy
NC
V?
State.
Oh,
yeah, Jimmy V in the 80s. And that was the last time that NC State was relevant. So, I mean to be like that before we get into this, I'm going NC State. I've seen them play. I like how they play. I was watching them. It's going to be an interesting game.
I'm rocking with you then.
Are you? Okay. All right, bet.
Why
That's
not?
what's up.
Next up, Kentucky versus Oakland. The 3 to the 4. So we picked Illinois to win the last 3 matchup. Kentucky, they might not be the powerhouse that they once was, and Rob Dillingham, spent some time in the overtime elite company. So I think, and he's been one of the most impressive rookies so far this year. So I think Connecticut is not going to be one of the 3 seeds to lose in the first round. I think it's going to be one of the bottom 2 brackets, but I don't think it's going to be any of the top 2 brackets.
So you think Kentucky wins this?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I can see that.
Next one.
Oakland has been good from 3-point range though this year. I've been watching them.
So this one has not been settled yet. Florida versus Boise or Colorado. Do you think Boise or Colorado upset Florida?
Probably
There's no
not.
preview for this.
Probably
so I'm
not.
Look at Florida. Okay. And then Marquette versus Western Kentucky. Marquette, home of Dwayne Wade. Let's see. So, is this going to be one of the number 15 seeds to upset a 2 seed? Because we already have Iowa State advancing, and we have 2 more 2 seeds left to pick. Is Marquette going to be one of those teams that gets upsetted?
I don't know. I don't think they are.
I
don't
agree.
mean to be like that. Okay, cool. Sweet.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what's
Okay.
up. That's what's up. That's
We
wild.
have the West Division up next. North Carolina, if they lose in the first...
I'm taking North Carolina to lose, low-key. I don't mean to be like that, but I'm rooting for it. No, I'm really
Wagner?
not. But if Wagner goes and they play North Carolina, I'm taking Wagner low-key. I'm just saying.
If this happens, if Wagner wins and upsets North Carolina, I'll make sure to clip this and play it.
Okay, cool.
I'll
cool.
post this as a clip, so just a heads up.
That'd be nice.
But we'll
Although Howard might upset North Carolina too. You never know.
Hey, absolutely right. 8 Mississippi State versus Michigan State. Personally, I think Mississippi State's going to win because ever since our college days, I hate Michigan State. So,
do you hate Michigan State? You're not a
Yes.
Draymond Green fan?
Nope.
Whatsoever. Okay.
I like Mississippi State.
Okay, got you then.
For personal reasons, I hate Michigan State.
Cool.
Next one, St. Mary's versus Grand Canyon. So the Grand Canyon has a college. Interesting.
And they're quite good. So I'm going Grand Canyon here.
Oh,
Straight up. Look, scroll down to how many times they played division. They're probably not that good, but they only have 4 losses on the year. They're 1-0 on 25 teams.
oh. Also, how's their 79 points per game? Oh, damn. That's a good defense. But that's also
That is a good defense, though.
Okay, you know what? I trust you. I'll go with it.
Okay, cool. Preach.
Grand Canyon.
Yeah, Grand Canyon over
Okay.
St. Mary's.
Then Alabama versus Charleston.
Ooh.
See, the 4 seed versus a 13 seed. 4 versus 13, at least 1. So I think, because I think we had the other 14. Did we have the other 4 seeds winning? 2 and
Gotta
7
check.
versus.
Yeah, check. I do not know.
Let's see. So we have. We have Duke
NC
winning.
State winning. Yeah.
Yeah, we have Duke in. See, honestly, damn, this is tough. I like Alabama.
I like Alabama too. We can go Alabama here.
Yeah, Alabama. Okay. Actually, we could just take turns. That'd be a lot faster. John, Clemson versus New Mexico. I'm gonna pull up the thing.
Clemson versus New Mexico.
Let's see.
I kind of like New Mexico State here just because of the upset, right? But I don't know.
The last time number 6 seeds won all 4 meetings with a number 11 seed in a single tournament was 2004. So it's basically saying guaranteed a number 11 seed will be at a number 6 seed. Ooh, 81.
Yeah, I like New
I like
Mexico
this.
State.
I
Yeah,
like this.
yeah.
So 81 points per game, better than Clemson. 70 points per game, less than Clemson. 3-3 versus top 25. So basically, they're both 500 against top 25 teams. And 10-8 of their conference. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I can roll with New Mexico State here.
But they're ranked 27th.
I'm okay with it.
You're okay with it? All right.
Oh, so Baylor versus Colgate.
Phil, what if Colgate does it? What if Colgate comes out here and beats Baylor?
Let's see.
I mean, it probably won't happen, but because Baylor's quite good this year. But
since 2017, 3 seeds are 23-1 in this matchup. I feel like if it was anyone else but Baylor, I would like it, but I think I gotta rock with Baylor.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
You're an upstate New Yorker, though. I'm just saying that was like their college was 20 minutes away from ours.
We also played their volleyball team in volleyball, so fuck them.
Okay.
Dayton and Nevada. This one's your pick. I'll give you this one.
I go Dayton then. Dayton, Ohio. Yep.
Oh, Dayton off rip.
Yeah, offer it.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, this is going to be a close one. Nevada could pull it off. You know what I mean? This could be an upset alert, but I'm going to go Dayton here.
Arizona versus Long Beach State. I'm going to go Arizona.
I'm honestly, somebody's going to lose. Somebody's going to lose insanely horribly bad, Phil. It's going to be laughable, and it could be Long Beach State beating Arizona. I'm just saying it could be. I'm not saying it's going to be, but
it's a possibility for sure.
It's a possibility for sure.
Gotcha. Next one, John. I'll give you this one. Purdue versus. I have no clue who the bottom teams are. Does Purdue lose to a number 16 seed again?
I mean, they have, but I mean, I don't think they're that good, but I think they make it through the first round. So yeah, give me Purdue.
Okay. Utah State versus TCU. Honestly, I've seen a lot of reports saying TCU is mid and TCU are overrated. So I'm going to lean towards the number 8 seed here for Utah State. Next up, Gonzaga versus McNeese. John, do you know where McNeese is?
I do not. Where is McNeese?
I have no clue either.
You have no clue either. Okay, well, where is Gonzaga?
30-3. Good Lord.
I have heard of McNeese. I actually am taking McNeese here.
McNeese Cowboys. Oh,
so
I don't know. I don't know if I can trust a team called the Cowboys in a playoff atmosphere.
They're quite good. They have really good players. I'm taking McNeese here.
McNeese? Okay.
Yeah.
McNeese. Imagine. Next up, Kansas versus Samford.
Give me Kansas.
Yeah, Kansas. South Carolina versus Oregon.
It's a tough one.
Oregon, South Carolina. I would choose their women's in a heartbeat, but
yeah. Actually, I kind of what's the South Carolina stats looking like going down?
72 points per game, 67 opponents points per game, 3-4 versus top 25. Wow, they're really close in BPI rank, and they're 13-5 in their conference. Yeah, I'm gonna go South Carolina.
Are you okay? I could go Oregon. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably go Oregon in my personal bracket. But
whose pick is it? Your pick or my pick?
I think I picked Kansas. So yeah, you could pick South Carolina.
Yeah, I picked South Carolina. Okay, so Creighton versus Akron.
I'd love to say Akron, but it'll be Creighton.
Ooh.
If you want to dive into it, you should dive into it. But I'm probably just gonna say Creighton. Yeah.
Okay, so Texas versus. Is that Virginia?
Yeah, Virginia.
Damn, they fell down that much? Good Lord.
Yeah. So they play in the play-in versus Colorado State University, and I think I'm going to take Colorado State low-key.
Over UVA?
Yeah, and then I think I'm going to take Texas over Colorado State.
Okay, gotcha. Next, Tennessee versus St. Peter's.
I'm sorry, Phil. I don't mean to be like this, but you need to decide between Texas and whatever because I need St. Peter's to upset Tennessee right here. St. Peter's is in New Jersey. We had a run last year, 2 years ago. All right, this is a biased-ass answer. But after that phenomenal run, all right, I don't mean to be like that, but we're going to have to go, at least on our board, St. Peter's. This is being broadcast in New Jersey. We'd be taken off the air if we didn't go St. Peter's here.
Gotcha.
Sorry about it.
That's fine. The first round is done. So let's go to the round of 32. So UConn versus FAU. Honestly, for me, I think UConn's gonna be in the championship. So
Okay.
I'm going UConn.
I think UConn goes to the Final Four. I don't know about the championship, but okay.
I put them down as a futures bet, so they better make it to the championship. They better make the championship.
Got you.
San Diego State versus Auburn, John.
I like San Diego State.
Okay. Houston versus Nebraska.
Wait.
Yeah.
Should we have picked Auburn over San Diego State? Because does San Diego State make two Final Fours 2 years in a row?
It's a possibility. Oh, you forgot to pick
I don't know.
Too.
Yeah.
Hit your pick, John.
I mean, I don't know. I'm phoning a friend, and that friend is you. So, I mean, you can make that decision. I don't know.
I'll keep San Diego State then.
Okay, cool.
See, Duquesne versus Illinois. You know what? I'm going Illinois.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Then Drake versus Iowa State. It's your pick.
I want to say this is madness and say Drake. Why not?
Gotcha. Okay, then the other top of the bracket. Houston versus Nebraska. I am going Houston. John, James Madison versus Duke.
Give me James Madison.
Duke's it up in the second round.
Yep.
NC State versus Kentucky.
This is a really tough one. Phil, I'm just letting you know.
I'm gonna say NC State. I think.
Oh, wow.
Rob Dillingham, the freshman, struggles in the second round. I think NC State does what it does best.
Okay.
Florida versus Marquette.
Probably Marquette, right? Yep. Over Florida. I mean, Florida's a good team, but I don't know.
Okay, so now the bottom parts. North Carolina versus Mississippi State. I'm going North Carolina.
Really? I thought you were high on Mississippi State.
Yeah, until they run into UNC. So, yeah.
Okay.
Grand Canyon versus Alabama, John.
Give me Grand Canyon. We are taking the upsets. I don't mean to be like that, but we are taking the upsets. Why not?
Okay, New Mexico versus Baylor. I'm gonna take Baylor. I'm trying to even out the upsets.
Okay, sure. Yeah, no doubt.
Dayton versus Arizona.
Arizona's probably too powerful for Dayton, right? I don't know.
Yep. I agree. Okay, so next one. Texas versus St. Peter's.
KD cries and starts a tweet war because St. Peter's just beat Texas. All right. KD is in his feelings at this point. All right.
You had me at KD crying.
I'm just saying.
Okay. South Carolina versus Creighton.
That's you.
I'm going Creighton.
Okay.
Okay. John, McNeese, your boys.
Oof. McNeese
the
over
Cowboys.
Kansas? McNeese over Kansas? Ugh. Probably Kansas, right? Let's use our heads.
Gotcha.
But Phil, I don't mean to be like this.
It's possible, yeah.
But Purdue, Utah State, this is going to be an insanely close matchup here. What are you thinking?
I think Purdue sneaks.
Do you think they really sneak through?
Yeah.
I could see them losing here, but okay. All right, Purdue definitely.
Okay, so now we're at the Sweet 16.
Nice.
Okay, so your pick, John? UConn versus San Diego State.
Give me UConn. I don't think San Diego State makes it to the Final Four. Give me UConn. Yeah.
Thank you. Gotcha. Illinois versus Drake. Mine pick. Oh, does Drake
preview it? I mean, Drake probably doesn't go and beat Illinois. Realistically, they probably don't match up well. So this might be a good preview.
Okay, the number 3 seed has won 9 of 11 meetings with a 10 seed since 1994. That's helpful. 84 points. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Illinois here.
Okay.
Top 12.
Although they're 1 in
UPI.
53 to 12. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Illinois. So, John, we're going to go with Houston versus James Madison. 1 versus 12. Who we got?
Give me James Madison. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Someone's got to sneak through. Someone's got to sneak through. Someone's got to sneak through. Go
ahead. You know what? Let's make a double-digit matchup. Let's
get out of here, bro. That'd be awesome. That'd be 11 versus 12 seed. Oh, I'd love to see that game.
Yeah. Next one, Carolina at UNC versus Grand Canyon, John.
I could see Grand Canyon winning this, but give me UNC.
Okay. The next one up, Baylor versus Arizona. Let me check. I'm leaning towards something, but I just want to double check.
I like Baylor in this game, but it's up to you.
61%. Okay. You know what? Arizona's averaging 8 more points. Opponents 5-5, 3v3, 13-5, 11-7. You know what?
It's a close game. Okay. You want the upset? All right. I like it.
Next one, John, Creighton and St. Peter's. Does the miracle run continue for St. Peter's?
I mean, no. Creighton wins this game. Let's be honest. But
okay, just making sure. Next
one, it might. Who knows? We'll see.
Honestly, I'm taking Kansas to upset Purdue here.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Thank God.
Okay. I think we're in the Elite Eight, I believe now. Nice. So, UConn versus Illinois.
Give me UConn.
Okay. I'll give you the top two. I'll take the bottom two. So James Madison or NC State, John?
Give me NC State.
Okay. For this one, I'll take North Carolina, and I'll take Kansas.
All right, cool. I wanted Kansas too. That's what's up.
So, where is it? The Final Four. Here we are. John, what side do you want? I'll let you pick what side you want to pick.
This is tough. I'll take the Kansas, North Carolina State, and I'll go Kansas.
Okay.
Ever being honest, but.
And I'm picking UConn.
You should pick UConn because I don't think North Carolina can win the tournament. I don't think they can win in the Final Four. I don't mean to be like that, but.
Gotcha. So, John, let's talk this out. UConn versus Kansas. You know who I'm going with is my pick. Would you agree or do you disagree?
Oh, you're going UConn?
Yep.
They're good, Phil, but I mean, it's tough with this. You know what I mean? Like, Kansas might get knocked out in the freaking second round. The fact they made it all the way to the finals in our group, it's crazy. But no, I mean, I don't know. I could see UConn taking this home. Why don't you preview it? Preview it real quick for us.
Gotcha.
We did it for everything else. Why don't we do it for the final?
Gotcha. So. See, the number 1 seed has won 10 of 11 meetings with the 4 seeds in the past 8 tournaments. That one loss came to Gonzaga, was upsetted by Arkansas in the Sweet 16, 2022. So UConn, 81 points per game, holding teams to 64 points per game. Kansas, 75 points per game, holding opponents to 68.7 points per game. UConn is 7-2 versus top 25. Kansas is 7-4. Wow, number 2 BPI rank versus Kansas 20, and in conference, UConn is 18-2, and Kansas is 10-8.
Sure.
UConn it is.
You can pick UConn. I'll let you pick last one, but I don't know. I don't know if UConn wins this. This is a very Akeem-driven draft. Let's just shout out our friend from Connecticut, Akeem, not y'all right, because I don't know what Phil got slipped before this podcast, but this is a congratulations to the UConn Huskies ahead of time. I mean, congrats!
Hey,
wow, that's an interesting bracket.
Our fellow brethren from IBT Sports, Kenny Lacey, said UConn was winning even before the year started, and I'm sticking with him.
Okay, shout out to Kenny as well. That's a great pick. I don't know. I'm with you. I don't know. I could definitely see him going to the Final Four. I don't know.
Gotcha. So, women's bracket.
Sweet. This is a more interesting one, realistically.
Okay. So, South Carolina. So, we're going to do the same process. Let's go. John, you pick the first one. South Carolina versus SHU or Press?
Give me South Carolina, even though they're going to be missing people. Remember that because their altercation during the SEC final.
Also, John, this probably more leaning towards yours because you know more women's college hoops than I do, so
Yeah, just a little bit more.
you're going to be leading more on this one. So,
Okay.
North Carolina versus Michigan State.
Wait, I don't see that. I just see you picked UConn. I don't see the bracket.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. Oh, okay. Well, scroll down maybe.
Oh, whoops, my fault. Yep, I forgot this different screen.
Sweet.
Hold on.
Sorry
Give me
about it.
one moment. Very good. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see. Women's bracket. Okay, let me know when it pops up.
It popped up. It's good.
Okay, so North Carolina versus Michigan State.
Give me. You want to do the previews here or not?
Up to you. If you feel confident to pick.
Give me Michigan State.
Okay. Oklahoma versus Florida Gulf Coast University. Wow, they're not in the men's one, but they're in the women's one.
Preview that. I'm probably going to pick Oklahoma here. Clearly, I mean, they went 22-9, but it could be interesting.
Okay, so number 5 seeds are 89 to 77 against number 12 seeds, but we did see multiple 12 seeds win 2 straight seasons. Yada, yada, yada. So 76 points per game. Wow, Florida Gulf Coast holding teams to 54 points per game. Good Lord.
That's crazy. Although they're 1-2.
Yeah. 16-0 getting the conference? Ooh.
That's why you got to click on these. Some of these are really good points versus versus.
Honest.
You're going to go for the upset?
Yes.
Okay, fine. You can upset this. It just normally in the women's bracket there aren't as many upsets because they play at home at first.
Yeah, I mean, if you want Oklahoma, then you go overpower it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I don't think so. I mean, go Florida Gulf Coast. I'm just saying, there aren't as many upsets, but I like the upset. Fairfield versus Indiana. Probably go.
I think Indiana. They usually have a strong women's team.
They do.
Nebraska versus Texas A&M.
Click on that. I actually don't know. Texas A&M might be really good for the women's. They just might be ranked low. Yeah, they're basically.
Okay, number 6 seeds are 80 and 36 against number 11 seeds, but 8 of those seedings have come in the last 5 tournaments. Okay.
So Mississippi State pulled it off last season too.
Nebraska 73 points per game, Texas A&M 68. Texas A&M holding teams to 59 points per game. Nebraska 64.4. They're 0-4 against top 25 teams. They're 1-5 against top 25 teams. 25 BPI, 37 BPI. 11-7 in the conference, 6-10 in the conference. If I don't like that,
yeah, I don't like
might
that.
Lean Nebraska.
Sure, we can lean Nebraska, especially because they're
Oregon State. Right, Oregon State versus Eastern Washington. Oregon.
Yeah, probably Oregon State.
Okay. Ole Miss versus Marquette.
Yeah, you might want to click on it. Same record.
Okay. So we're going to do. Okay, so Mississippi, Marquette. Marquette 70 points per game. They both have the same amount of points let up per game. Old Miss is 0-4 against top 25. Marquette's 2-4. I'm gonna slide towards Marquette. I think
I'm gonna go Marquette as well. I like that as well.
I like the top 25. Notre Dame versus Kent State. I'm going Notre Dame.
I'll go Notre Dame, please. Yeah. Although I think Kent State might. I mean, if Notre Dame doesn't step up, they could upset. I'm just saying.
So we're going with Iowa, right?
Yeah, Iowa. Yeah, we're gonna take Iowa.
Imagine
if they get upset. Oh my God, the Caitlin Clark hate will be
last year.
Will be off the wall.
West Virginia versus Princeton. John, I'll get West Virginia, so we have to choose West Virginia.
Yeah, realistic. I'll pick West Virginia here. Although John Princeton has a good girls team, I'm not gonna front.
Colorado versus Drake.
Give me Colorado here, no doubt.
Okay. Kansas State versus Portland.
Give me. Go ahead.
I like Kansas State.
Okay, cool.
Louisville versus. Which was this one? Versus I don't even know the name of the team.
Middle Tennessee.
Louisville versus Middle Tennessee State University. Wow. What a name. Better than Casanova. Louisville, 73.5 points per game, and Middle Tennessee State University, 71.8. I like the defense right here. 54.3 points per game. Louisville gives up 63, but they face no top 25 competition. 16-0 in their conference, though, but without any top 25 comp.
What are you thinking?
I think in Louisville.
I think Louisville as well.
Okay. This is the one.
LSU,
It has to be LSU.
I'll take
It has to be
LSU.
LSU.
I mean, LSU
It has to be LSU.
they don't have anybody on their bench, right? They have to legitimately only play with their starters. LSU
Maybe?
and South Carolina LSU and South Carolina might literally lose because of exhaustion. You know what I'm saying? Which would be crazy. But all right, what do we got next?
Creighton versus UNLV.
Click on the preview.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure I'm picking Creighton here, but you see, UNLV has 2 losses.
Number 7 seeds are 75-41. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, UNLV. I like UNLV a lot here.
Yeah, we go UNLV. Okay, UCLA versus California Baptist or CA Baptist. UCLA.
Yeah, give me UCLA.
Okay, Texas versus Drexel, Texas.
Yeah, Texas.
Alabama versus Florida State.
Give me Florida State.
Ooh, I was leaning towards Florida State too. Utah versus Dakota State.
Give me Utah.
Okay. Gonzaga versus UC Irvine. Gonzaga.
Sure. I'd love to see a huge upset though.
Absolutely. Tennessee versus Green Bay.
Give me Tennessee. Wait, actually click on that because I think Green Bay is actually pretty good.
27-6. Ooh, Tennessee's 19-12. Ooh,
yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, I know. But Tennessee's like they play against everybody in the SEC, and the SEC is packed, so it's just like they do score a lot of points. They just give up a lot of points as well. They're 1-8 against LSU and South Carolina. Like Tennessee, I mean, I'm just saying, but they're 2-0. I don't know. It could go either way here. I mean,
I'm picking Green Bay.
Okay, you pick Green Bay, but I'm saying Tennessee. But all right, Green Bay, I like it.
We'll see. NC State versus Chattanooga. NC State.
Yeah, sure. Give me NC State.
Iowa State versus Maryland.
Give me Maryland.
Preview? Maryland?
Yeah, you can preview it.
Okay, let's see the preview. Maryland 19-13, Iowa State 20-11. Okay, so Maryland 77 points per game. 70. Oh, wow, they give up a lot of points. Yeah. Oh, 6-5 versus top 20. Yeah.
I don't know. I hear you, but I don't know.
Because you said Maryland.
I did. They play in the SEC. I mean, yeah. I mean, the SEC is just so good. It like the 1-8 doesn't scare me because like you're playing people twice a year. You know what I mean? But if you want the upset, you take the upset.
Fine. We go Stanford number 2. Iowa State.
Yeah,
number
definitely
2.
Stanford.
Yep. Then Iowa State as well. Duke versus Richmond.
Give me Duke. Or Richmond actually is pretty good, right? Click on
the preview.
It just
29.
won.
Wow, 29-5.
Yeah, they just won their conference.
Okay. Honestly, 73 points per game, about 2 more points per game. 4-7 versus top 25. Honestly, I can see an upset here.
I could see an upset as well.
So Richmond?
Yeah.
Richmond it is. UConn. Yeah, I'm not betting against UConn. Sorry.
Yeah, no. Jackson State, yeah, unfortunately.
Syracuse
Give me Syracuse as well.
Yep. Okay, Virginia Tech versus Marshall.
Give me Virginia Tech.
Yep. Baylor as well, I like.
Yeah, I like Baylor as well.
Kansas versus Michigan. Preview?
Yeah, preview it.
Okay. KU versus Michigan.
They're very similar.
69. Ooh. Yeah, very similar. This is a toss-up.
Yeah, it's a toss-up. Who you like?
11-7. I'll take Kansas.
Okay.
I like the conference match numbers. And then USC, we'll say.
Yeah, USC definitely.
Okay. That's all the regions. So now round of 32. So South Carolina versus Michigan State. South Carolina. I'm pretty sure Iowa wins. Do you think
Yeah,
Iowa?
Iowa goes. Yeah, Iowa beats
Okay.
West Virginia.
Indiana versus Florida Gulf Coast.
Give me Florida Gulf Coast here.
Okay. Colorado versus Kansas State.
Give me Colorado.
Okay. Okay, and Nebraska versus Oregon State.
I'm cool with Oregon State, but it's up to you.
I got it. Okay. Notre Dame. I'm picking Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame.
I'm picking LSU as well, and then UCLA. I'm picking UCLA as well.
It could be UOV. I mean, they've been pretty well. I mean, it does normally end up like this, like the higher seeds in the women's tournament. So yeah, I'm cool with all those numbers.
Okay. Texas versus Florida State.
Give me Texas.
Texas. Utah versus Gonzaga.
Give me Utah.
Okay. USC. USC.
Yep, USC.
Baylor versus Virginia Tech.
I like Baylor here, but that's me. Although Virginia Tech has a great team. Damn, this is a great matchup, but all right.
Okay. Green Bay versus NC State. I'm going to go NC State. And then I'm going NC State and Stanford. What you got for the right two?
Yeah, I like both of those as well. Preview the Richmond versus Ohio State. How good are those Ohio State girls? They look good, but
25-5. 79-63, 4-3 against top 25. They're top 10 in BPI ranking as well. 16-2 in their conference.
It's a toss up personally to me, but I could see Ohio State winning this.
Okay. UConn versus Syracuse.
Give me UConn.
I
don't know. UConn might lose early this year. I'm not fronting, but I mean Paige has been on her shit, so probably not. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I feel like we haven't seen a deep Paige run in a minute.
We're gonna see it in the next 2 years. Her senior year is next year, so it's gonna be interesting what happens.
Sweet 16, South Carolina in Iowa. I like.
Colorado beat LSU this year, so watch out for the upset here. I'm gonna say Iowa, but watch out for the upset here.
Watch it. John, Oregon State or Notre Dame?
Preview that.
Okay.
I'm liking Notre Dame, but it honestly could go either way here. Hold on, scroll up. Okay. Yeah, I like Notre Dame here. Yeah, Notre Dame.
And then LSU versus UCLA.
LSU, not even a question.
Okay. Then Texas or Utah?
Give me the Utes. Give me Utah.
Okay.
Upset alert.
I'll take USC.
Yeah, you should. That's a really good pick.
Okay. NC State or Stanford, John?
Stanford.
Okay. And I'm taking UConn.
Okay, cool.
So then we're at Elite 8, I believe. South Carolina versus Notre Dame.
Give me South Carolina.
Ooh, Iowa versus LSU. Oh, I think
this is crazy that they're in that they'd meet in the Elite 8 instead of the final. That's crazy.
I think
you let LSU take this again, or do you think Iowa locks it down?
I think Iowa at least makes the Final Four for Caitlin Clark's final run.
You think so? This might be Angel Reese's final run too. This might be. I mean, I don't know.
Has he declared for anything yet?
I don't know. LSU though is just so.
You know what?
They're so good. They're so good.
Yeah, I'll lean towards LSU for this one because Elijah as well.
Okay, sure. LSU.
Okay, and then we're going Utah versus Stanford, John.
Stanford. It's the girl at Stanford's final year, so she's gonna go far. She's definitely gonna go far.
Gotcha. UConn versus USC.
This is honestly a toss-up, and I could see it going either way here.
I'll pick UConn then.
Okay. Honestly, just because of depth, though, realistically, in 2 years, it's gonna be USC.
So South Carolina's making the finals, you think?
Yeah.
Who will be facing them, LSU or UConn?
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I think you know the game we want. The game America wants. it's LSU. Realistically, it's an SEC championship again. Either way though, because if UConn makes it, it's UConn versus South Carolina. That's an epic matchup. Like,
Yep. So, who wins?
South Carolina wins this year. South Carolina proves that they're the best, and they win this year.
Hey, that's our bracket. Submit that hoe.
Elijah's gonna be mad that we had LSU losing on the final. He's gonna be so pissed. Absolutely. He's gonna be like, "Y'all bugging," and honestly, we are bugging. But they beat Iowa. All right. I mean,
our winners for this year: South Carolina and UConn. I believe, right? It was UConn.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, those are our brackets. Hey, let us know what picks we got wrong. Let us know what picks we got right. Let us know how do you feel about certain picks. Let us know down below who you think is going to win each division / conference or whatever it is, region. Sorry. Let us know whatever region wins, and give us your champions down below in the comments. So, hey, with that being said, we'll see you in the next video. Wow. Okay, so hey, that's the pod. That's we're gonna hopefully it's gonna be a good, nice, competitive match madness. Hopefully a good amount of upsets. Hopefully not the upsets that we weren't guessing on. So let's hope that we'll each also be making our individual brackets as well. I'll put them on a video somewhere. So and also we'll be releasing our final 4 picks, our official ones. This was just off whimsical stuff like that. So me, TJ, Elijah, and John will all be giving our final 4 picks and champions very soon. So stay tuned for that. It'll probably be the Thursday morning of all the games. So stay tuned. We'll be releasing around like 10 or 11. So John, last words before we head out.
It's March. I'm excited for the madness. What about you? That's what I'll leave you on.
Me too. I'm excited.
Oh.
So, with that being said, hey, NBA Finals, NBA playoffs are coming up. March Madness, one of the biggest, the biggest tournament of every single sports year. A single elimination, win or go home. Some teams might, exceed expectations. Some might fall to expectations, like Duke versus Lehigh. But nonetheless, just sit down, grab some popcorn. I will be off all day Thursday. John, if you're available Thursday, maybe you can watch some games.
Maybe we'll stream a little bit. Absolutely.
I'm off the entire day, and plus, we'll have the day off, so no videos being made that day. So we'll have time. So yeah, if you want to watch the games with us, we'll be on playback.tv, or you can follow us on all our socials: YouTube, Facebook, etc., Twitch. So with that being said, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you check us out on all the audio platforms for Ball Central if you want to listen to us. Also visually, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, etc., etc. We have our Instagram and Twitch with all our link trees or all our links. Follow John for a lot of tremendous photos. You need to get back to uploading those.
Oh yeah.
Elijah, follow his as well. All of our links are in our Instagram bio as well. So if you want to see our profiles, just click on that. And with that being said, let's have a good March Madness. Go UConn. Go South Carolina. Sorry, Elijah, if you're watching the playback, but hey, we agreed on it. So with that being said, thank you for watching. And I am going to hit us with the outro and a song from one of our guys. Deuces.
Peace.
I told you I was gonna wild on this shit. Just cause you living don't mean you living. Been tripping cause you're unbalanced. You getting less than you giving. And stressing ain't a decision. You're hard when you're born in it. The world is a cold place. Demons keeping you warm in it. Oh, I get it. Pain been trying to get to know me, huh? Cause ain't nobody love you back, so you been lonely, huh? Spending so much time at hell, the devil owe me. Read a season, tears will grow me. This depression hugging homie, huh? They don't understand who I am. I'm a man, I'm the man in the jam, no. They don't understand who I am. I'm a man, I'm the man in the jam, no. This gon' be the jam till the jam spread. All them dirty hands got me triggered, watch me spam lead. Sometimes niggas fade out like a post shot. Taking shots, what kind of body do a ghost got? They don't understand, no. Niggas hunters counterfeit, just keeping it a grand, bro. Through the times of sand, they be feeling like the sand low. Trapped in my thoughts like my noggin be the bando. Got them wearing camo. Why you hide when the devil coming at me? I ain't never seen you slide. We was shackled, then we died. I ain't never seen you cry. Maybe I won't understand until I see the other side. Maybe I ain't believing enough. Cause all the love I've been receiving is tough. Trying to get some headspace and not give demons enough. Maybe this is all chatting, you just seeing the blood. They don't understand who I am. I'm a man, I'm the man in the jam, no. They don't understand who I am. I'm a man, I'm the man in the jam, no. This gon' be the jam till the jam spread. All them dirty hands got me triggered, watch me spam lead. Sometimes niggas fade out like a post shot. Taking shots, what kind of body do a ghost got?